Good morning. Good morning. Let's listen to those birds just for a few minutes here, a few moments. Huh? It's really a beautiful morning. Let me see if I can share with you this. Yeah, man. There's something so wonderful about spending a moment with you, first thing in the morning. It's a little chilly and a little humid here in St. Cloud, Florida, where I live. So this morning, as I was leaving the house, and I have a morning routine that I'm going to be sharing with you, an actual document. I'm starting to build up hopefully a book club for us of books and articles and things that are going to teach us how to heal better, how to feel better, how to become more, more healthy, more at peace. So this morning I was meditating. I wake up around 6 and I lay in bed. First thing I do is I give gratitude, a lot of gratitude, all the gratitude, because holy cow, I just woke up. It's a new day. Oh my goodness. The possibilities are infinite. And I scan my body from head to toe. Like, how am I feeling? Do I feel any pain anywhere? And then I thank the pain. I'm very grateful for the pain, because the pain means my body is looking out for me. That's what it is. It's a signal. And then I sit with the pain. As I'm breathing, I breathe in healing into that area. I breathe in gratitude, and then I breathe out the discomfort. So there's a type of breathing that was, I guess it's from Tibetan Buddhism. It's a type of meditation. It's called Tonglen, which is give and take. So what I do is, now that I know that I have a pain, let's say in my right knee or something, right? Which I do. Right? I have a pain in my right knee. So I breathe in. The pain that someone else on this planet in that very same area, he or she is feeling that same exact pain that I'm feeling. So I breathe in their pain, and then I breathe out relief. And it's a very interesting form of meditation, because it connects you from the heart. It connects you with someone you don't even know, or it could be someone you do know, right? So it's a wonderful, wonderful way of waking up, and then immediately begin to accept the breath in gratitude and give out well-being in gratitude to the entire world. And this has some pretty interesting effects on our body. I'm talking now biologically. Now we're going down into the quantum level, practically, of existence. So I'm going to talk about two subjects. One is faith, and the other in healing, and the other one is epigenetics. Epigenetics and faith and healing. These are two subjects that go hand in hand, believe it or not. The tendency for some folk is to separate science from religion, and that is a huge no. Nah. You don't do that. Because they each give you something important. When you bring them together inside of a big bubble of love, compassion, and kindness, that's the key that everything that seems to be an opposite has a middle ground called love. So faith in healing and epigenetics, these are two very distinct concepts, but they both can play a role in in our overall health and well-being. A lot of my cousins here are burn survivors. Woo. Your whole body. Some of my cousins have wounds that I have been meditating that they heal. Right? I do Tonglen. I imagine your wound. I can see it because you've shared some pictures, because it's safe for us to share with each other here. And so I look, and I breathe in the discomfort. I breathe in maybe the fear, you know. And then I see in my mind's eye, so grateful, I see it vanish. I see it vanish, and I see healthy tissue. Faith in healing now, relief, it basically refers to the belief that spiritual and religious practices can help to promote healing and recovery from illness. So the concept is very, very, very important for various reasons. The biggest one is that I love you, and I'm telling you this because you are the you are literally the thing that causes the healing to really go quicker. There's the mind body connection, right? Faith can lead to a very, very positive mindset, right? Which in turn can then impact the healing of the body. My God loves me. Just that thought. And if you're not religious, hey, the universe loves me. Love loves me. I am loved. Those three words, I am loved. Breathing it in. I am loved. God is love. God loves me. So the mind-body connection, that is a very well-established concept in medicine. And it's a positive mental state can literally enhance the body's natural healing abilities. Well, how? Ozzy, how is that? How the heck is that possible, cousin? Well, I'll tell you what. In our bodies, we have the endocrine system, which is basically a built-in pharmacy. Dude, we have molecules that are stronger than heroin, okay? That literally can get manufactured from the food you eat. Dude. And it gets activated by movement. What I do every morning. I've been seeing the results. It's amazing. Just the cost of admission, which is to get up early, put on some clothes, look at your sexy self in the mirror, say I love you, run downstairs, go out the door, and look what's waiting for you. You hear that? So this state of bliss and happiness that I have right now, just talking with you, that alone enhances my own body's natural healing capabilities, you know. Another thing is stress reduction. Faith can help people cope with stress, anxiety, and depression, which can have a significant impact on our physical health, man. It's, lower stress levels will contribute to a much stronger immune system, much faster healing, and I am not shitting you, overall, man, you're going to feel like $1,000,000. It's so good. Then we have social support. Dude, go to church. Go to a club that for Linux nerds. Go to a maker space. Go hang with people. Just go to a random restaurant and open a book club, your own book club, and announce it. Say, hey, 7:30 p.m. Thursday, the St. Cloud Book Club will be meeting at the Cup Diner, right? Dude, people will show up. Get your social support on, you know. The thing is, when you have a faith-based community around you, they offer social support, you know, to all their members, and actually even the people that are not their members. My parents were doctors. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jose y Nieves Cotto from Cuba, graduates of the University of Havana. Now, here's the deal. We show up in the United States and we didn't have jack, and my father had a heart condition similar to the one that I have. Um, see, I've been cut open. I've been dead and brought back. That's a story for another day. And yes, and so the community, the church, there was Pastor Sergio Torres, you know, Enrique, el Pastor Enriquez, you know, Candido Enriquez, for example. Those are just two incredible leaders of congregations that came around our family when we really had need. And the same thing happened, right? My parents did that for forever. I was actually born in a town in Cuba that was where we don't have family because our parents literally moved there to service communities that were underserved. So that provides emotional and practical assistance for real. Hey man, I can't, you know, during a difficult time, when I had my chest cut open, no way that I could do any yard work. Guess what? Family and friends show up, right, from the church. So that support contributes then to improved mental health and physical health. And then there's also the placebo effect, literally, that if you know that God healed you, guess what? It's done. It's the, you know, the belief in the healing power of faith. Oh Lord, that can also trigger the placebo effect, where the mere expectation, listen to this, cousin, the mere expectation of improvement, because you know it. That's what faith is. Faith is knowing. It's not like I think it might. No, it's knowing. And that can lead to actual improvements in health and in healing. There's a book titled You Are the Placebo by Joe Dispenza, which I'll put a link in here somewhere. Drink it up. Drink it up. Drink that book up. I'm not kidding. Because you are the placebo. Now, epigenetics. Now, that's the study of changes in gene expressions or the cellular phenotype that do not involve iterations to the DNA sequence itself. Epigenetic modifications can basically be, the genes can be changed and influenced by various factors, including, you know, your lifestyle. You know, are you grateful? Do you get up and move? Do you love your wounds? Do you love your enemies? Do you love life? Do you love? Do you love? Do you genuinely love? That thing is going to fire up the epigenetics, and literally your genes change. Okay? And it's important to understand the link between our genes and our health. And it also explains how faith plays a role in healing. You know, we have the stress response. That's one of the things that literally rips through your genes and causes damage like crazy. So epigenetics occurred due to stress. And faith, like I was saying before, faith literally can reduce stress. It reduces it. So by managing stress levels, you can do it through meditation. That's another thing. In meditation, when I close my eyes, I am hanging out with my mom and dad. I'm having the most beautiful memories. I'm inside of a big bubble of gratitude and love. Like I bring all my cousins all over the planet that are going through troubles. I hug you in my heart. And this causes in my body, my cells rejoice. and laughter comes out of me. And laughter is the best medicine. It's no joke. So it's important to understand the link between your stress levels and your health. Because faith gives us basically a sanctuary. Oh, I love that word, the sanctuary. Faith gives you a sanctuary, a place within you, not a place you go to. It's a place within you. And it helps to go to, like here, to be inside of the divine sanctuary that I am within me. Just sitting here in gratitude, in nature, that is like stepping into a cathedral. There was a cathedral across the street from my house in the Bronx. And when I had the stroke and I ended up in the Bronx, and my best friend since the 7th grade took me in, Virginia, out of the loving kindness of her heart, when I was at the height of feeling suicidal and completely, I was really, really unwell, you know. And I used to walk across, I used to call it the park. It's called DeVoe Park, but I used to call it Dominican Central Park, DCP, because the Bronx is packed to the gills with Dominicans. And so every Sunday, everybody comes out. You know, there's, oh my God, merengue everywhere, people playing dominoes and betting and, you know, doing lotto type stuff in the park. But I used to walk across, and I used to walk into that massive cathedral, and the world would come to a standstill. And I would breathe in the smell of this building that was made, I think, in the late 1800s. And I realize how many generations of humans have sat inside that space to pray, to find relief, just to sit there. So the other thing that's important about epigenetics is that it's also affected by your lifestyle factors. In other words, many religious traditions and wisdom traditions encourage healthy behaviors. Things like making time every day to meditate and to pray, or to be mindful of being kind, being mindful of being loving, being mindful of accepting your body, your mind, and your spirit just as it is right now. When we accept that we are the way we are, and life is not going to hit a big rewind button for you, something beautiful happens. Then you can sit in meditation and prayer of gratitude and be mindful that others, who you cannot see, their scars are hurting just as badly as you are. And so that practice, the practice of interceding for others, if it comes from your religious background, or if it comes just because you are love, I don't care that you are an atheist, Muslim, doesn't matter si tú eres de Cuba, or you're from China, or wherever. If you're a human, you're capable of loving. And then there's also something really interesting, that there's intergenerational transmission of epigenetics. In other words, as you calm down and as you heal your home, your children, that is passed on from one generation to the next. From one generation to the next. Now, by promoting a healthier lifestyle in your home, a very positive mindset, faith then contributes to better health outcomes, not just now, but literally your great-great-great grandbabies will be better off because you chose to love yourself first, to accept yourself just as you are, in gratitude for the fact that, fuck, you didn't die, okay? We're still here. Oh my gosh. So I just want to say that I love you, cousins. I really do. I wake up every morning so happy to be able to serve you all the way from here. Because in reality, go outside right now and you're going to hear birds just like me. If, if you're lucky, you get to hear a couple of roosters just like me. If you're blessed just like me, there's a nice breeze blowing and it's kissing you and it's surrounding you and it's hugging you. And that's literally nature saying, I love you. I'm here for you. I am healing you. You relax, you rest. Rest. I got this. Yeah, cousins, I wanted to share faith and science together. And I wanted to wrap the whole thing up in unconditional love. Because that's our mission here. To love ourselves unconditionally and to say, I hear that you're hurting because you made a mistake. Just say that to yourself. Hey man, I hear that you're hurting. And I want to tell you that I love you, and it's time to forgive yourself. It's time to forgive yourself for that mistake. It's time to forgive yourself. Right now, take your pick. You can burn it in a bush. You can throw it up into the air like a bunch of feathers in a heavy wind. You can leave it in the ocean and have the ocean absorb it and have it become nothing. Or you can bury it in the ground. Your pick. You got 4 choices to make with your burdens. What do you choose right now? Are you choosing fire? Are you choosing water? Are you choosing air? Are you using earth? Yes, 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 yes. Faith, epigenetics, the wisdom. See, I call out epigenetics because it is literally the wisdom of the quantum field that rearranges everything back into a perfect order. Wow. What a beautiful thing, man. That faith and healing and epigenetics, they both play a role in our overall health and well-being. Faith can provide mental, emotional, and social benefits that contribute to a much better healing process, while epigenetics basically does the heavy lifting. It helps us to understand that how those factors can have lasting effects on our genetic expression and our overall health and healing. Yes, man. So, the little hand wants to talk. Hey, how are you? I should make like a little puppet show of little amputee hands, and I have a really cute piece of art that I made using my hand. I love doing that. I love expressing gratitude for my body through art, through music, through poetry. Let's see, just a couple more minutes together. It's been 24 minutes, and I just wanted to say that I love you and that I'm proud of you, and I just need for you to know that you are an inspiration to me. And I know you may not feel well, and you may really be in a very, very dark space emotionally right now. It's okay. We're healing, and we're healing together. You're not alone. Oh, there's cousins all over the earth here that if you reach out and you say, hey, I'm not feeling good, man, I will call you. I am like not kidding, dude. I'll DM you, hey, is now a good time? But first, you need to friend me or do it through the comments, and then somehow, I'll give you my email address, and then you can email me your phone number and your contact information. Actually, I'm gonna start offering free materials in exchange for your name, your email address, and your phone number. Why? Because with your permission, of course, I want to be here for you. I am here for you. And by doing that, if you ever need a moment where, hey, man, I really I need a friend, I need someone who truly loves me. It's like, yo, I'm your cousin, man. I'm your dude, you're my home slice, right? And it's not just me. There are thousands of us. Thousands and thousands of us around the world, cousin, who are compassionate, who meditate, who wake up early, who smile when they look down at their broken bodies. Man, I was telling my oldest son how grateful I am that I had a stroke, man. I was expressing that at dinner with him. I actually lunch yesterday. How grateful that happened, and that my brain was affected so profoundly. I still feel a little sluggish in my speech, but I practice every day being grateful that it's disappearing. You understand? I don't know when. I don't know how. I don't have to. I have faith. I know. I know. Because I've seen it happen in other areas of my cognition. So I'm just here to tell you that, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. And yes, you will. And yes, you are. Yes. Oh, yes, yes, absolutely. Dude, I'm telling you, this was horrific, okay? Horrific. But I am also going to tell you that this was the best thing that ever happened to me, because we get to meet. I get to hug you, and I get to tell you from heart to heart, from soul to soul, that you are loved and that healing is yours. In faith, in gratitude, healing is yours. I love you. My phone here is about to run out of battery. See? If my phone had woken up and done his exercise like I told him, he would not be all goofy right now. Anyways, I love you. See you soon.